Hello mi gente, ¿qué es la que hay? Muy buenos días, bienvenidos al canal de In-Game Instis. Hoy vamos a hacer un stream de Rugby 2020 o 20 de Eco Software y Interactive. El juego está ya disponible en su plataforma de juegos favorita, así que denle una seguidita cuando quieran. Denme un requisito que voy a cambiar la batería, que el control ya está a 17, pero vengo en sonido. Vamos a ver si podemos bajarle el volumen a la música. No veo manera. Ok, ahora sí. Hello mi gente, como estaba diciendo, muy buenos días, bienvenidos al canal de In-Game Instis. Hoy vamos a hacer un stream de Rugby 2020 o Rugby 20 de Eco Software y Rugby Interactive. El juego ya está disponible en su plataforma de juegos favorita, así que denle una chequeadita, como dije ahorita, cuando puedan. Así que vamos a darle. Tenemos aquí link, my match, solo, my squad, challenge, my collection, training, option, credit. Vamos a training. Vamos a chequear el passing. Oye, que hay unos quizzes, está bufio eso. Ok, vamos a empezar. Hello, Spectronis. Thank you for stopping by. ¿De qué trata Leak? Let's see what is Leak about. Saracen. We have Saracen, Seychelles, Saints, London Irish, Harlequins, Worcester SFM, again going with Saints. She's not skipping leg day, that's for sure. Okay, I think we are going to lose now because I'm still confused with the countries.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us for Northampton against Sale. And I'm happy to say that Ben Kay will be keeping me company all through the match.
Good evening, Nick. It is indeed a match between two good teams and both need points to reach a good position in the table.
Sale could be in trouble tonight, Ben, don't you think?
Well, not necessarily. When you look at the player statistics, you might think so, but I don't think they're that poor, frankly. They've also got a lot going for them.
Northampton Saints, who were founded in 1880, are based in the English East Midlands, not far away from the famous racing circuit at Silverstone. The club plays in the English Premiership. Now we're just waiting for the referee to start the match.
So they start the match on the right-hand side of the pitch.
How do you see this, Ben? Sale may have a chance against Northampton in the first scrum of this match.
Their pack have put in some superb performances lately. That's why we thought they had an edge, but you can never underestimate the fighting spirit of their opponents, who, despite less spectacular results, are still very solid lads.
Northampton will win the ball from that scrum.
It's taken by the number 9.
Opportunity out wide. No question about that, that's a clear foul.
Yeah, that tackle's really borderline.
Yellow card.
And his team will be down a man for the next 10 minutes. He just switched off in that tackle. Oh, wonderful offload. Well, he needs to cool down, and he'll get that with 10 minutes on the sidelines.
The penalty attempt next. No, that's not going to work. It's a bit to the left of the posts. And we'll go back to a scrum for Northampton. So they've won a scrum 5 metres out. What an opportunity this is.
5, 6.
Forwards have had to work so hard there to recover the ball from the scrum.
That was fabulous work from Northampton, who pushed the opposing pack and win the ball. The scrum half gets us going again.
He needs support.
That's still a ball that can be used by Northampton. Oh, that's a bionic stiff arm by Laws. They must get the ball out to the wingers. Such enterprise. And it paid off. Let's have another look at that.
It was so dominant in that period. Great collective effort to score the try.
Bigger for the conversion.
No. Fuck.
Bigger strikes it, but it goes to the left of the posts. Taken by Hartley. James steams along the outside. Huge scrap for the ball at the ruck. And the ball in the arms of the scrum half. There's the tackle. Here's the ruck being created. Northampton keep the ball. It's a ruck for Northampton. They still have control of the ball. And it's kicked clear to buy a little more time. The ball goes into touch. Sale are asking to make a replacement. They'll bring off Harrison to replace him, and I think they're going to bring on John. First throw-in at the 34th minute mark. Ball held on to after the throw-in. He tries the up and under to give the defence a bit more breathing room. Up the touchline, a great run by Webber.
Excellent defence, and they've got the ball back.
It's a ruck.
They've managed to keep possession of the ball.
The ball's kept alive.
They're having to commit more numbers to the ruck. Ball still in their possession.
Oh, that's a terrible pass. And that's it. The first half comes to its conclusion. And now let's watch this friendly, a game between Harlequins and Saracens. With me this evening, Ben Kay. Good evening.
A very good evening to you, Nick. The supporters look impatient for the match to start, and the conditions absolutely ideal tonight, which should mean the two sides will be able to show their best.
Ben, what do you think about Saracens, who it seems to me have every chance of running away with it this evening?
That's probably true, but they can't get complacent or carried away, or they will be taken advantage of.
A rather short kick to start the match.
Oh, they're really intent on keeping this ball alive.
He's going to score!
Wow.
Try by Cruz. It has been coming for some time.
They've had all the momentum and they didn't flinch when it mattered.
The kicker getting ready to convert the try. It's through.
Oh, that's a magnificent kick.
And now for the first scrum of the match. The scrum will take place on the halfway line.
Crouch! Line! Set!
The ball fed into the scrum. The number 8 collects the ball and runs with it. You've got to admire the defence, Ben. They took the ball in and it's still theirs. There was a foul, but the referee is playing advantage.
End of the advantage.
He really should get to the line now. And that's it, a try from Cruz. They needed the score and it's worked perfectly. What a move. The conversion attempt by Farrell. Farrell, and this time it does not go through.
They pile into the ruck.
Saracens will keep the ball.
You can play.
Ruck for Saracens.
One more player comes into the ruck.
He passes the ball.
Gets his hands
End
free
of the
in the
advantage.
contact. Oh, that was well played out wide.
Brilliant tackle. Ball still in the hands of
Advantage.
Saracens. Maitland
Advantage is
might
over.
have some space on that side. They're going to work hard for the ball. They've held on to the ball. There's a ruck being created. And they keep possession. The
play.
referee letting them play on.
And there are overlaps to be found out
Advantage is
wide.
over.
The referee says that's a ruck.
They still control the ball and can go
Play
wide.
on.
Spencer finds his mate.
He offloads the ball out of the
Advantage
tackle.
over.
Gaps opening up out wide. He's going to score. Absolutely critical intervention by the defender. And up and under takes play outside the 22.
He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
Lazowski with a drop goal, and that makes it.
And he fielded that kick really well.
And the player with the put in is Lazowski.
A strong scrum is an excellent starting block for the backs, and their positioning is
Crouch.
key.
Bind. Set.
And the referee has decided that that put in wasn't straight.
I agree, it was fairly crooked.
A poor pass by Spencer. This is going to be a real struggle. The ball's been burgled. The referee signals the advantage. It's a free ball. Let's see what they can do with it. Maitland takes it on the outside.
He's almost there.
Scores the try. That's just the sort of play the supporters love and us as well.
Absolutely right, Nick. And it was so well done, the defence had no answers for it.
Now for the conversion. No! Farrell, what have you done?
He needs to keep it together. He really shouldn't be missing kicks like that.
Now then, this is good attacking ball. Oh, that's a poor pass. Time for another scrum. There'll be a scrum on the halfway line.
Crouch! Point! Set!
Immediate pressure on that Harlequins scrum. That's a mighty effort by the Harlequins pack. They've managed to turn the scrum. Ball comes out for the scrum half. It's a ruck. Turnover for the defence. Maitland picked out on the overlap. A ruck's formed. Saracens managing to keep the ball. The tackle made, but the ball kept alive. They're scrapping for the ball. Ball still for Saracens.
Play on.
Spencer passes to George.
There's big gaps on the outside.
Advantage
Ruck.
over.
Saracens still
Play
in
on.
possession of the ball. Wonderful technique in that offload.
And they've kept possession at the back of this ruck.
End of the
He
advantage.
makes a pass.
Wow, he's well and truly tackled.
Skelton charging in. There
It's an
was a
advantage.
foul, but the referee is playing advantage. Ball kept by Saracens. There's not a great deal of support
No
there.
advantage. Back to previous foul.
So safe under the high ball. He's there to challenge for the ball.
We're approaching the end of the first half.
The attacking team keeps the ball.
Spencer, who gives it to Daly. It's a ruck for Saracens.
They've managed to keep possession of the
Advantage.
ball. They're moving the ball well. He needs to
Advantage
go wide.
is over.
Skelton passes the ball. Ruck. And they keep possession. A ruck's formed, piling into the ruck. And a ball wrangled out of the ruck. Harlequins.
It's an advantage.
Terrific tackle. The referee signals the end of the first half. We're going again. Another 40 minutes to find out whether Harlequins or Saracens will be winners. They've held on to the ball.
Good passing.
That's a clever pass out of the tackle.
And a ruck is formed.
That ball's been taken by Harlequins. Simmons with Sinclair. Not a good pass by Sinclair.
He'll have to be careful. He's missing too many passes.
That's still a ball that can be used by Saracens. Oh, he's got it out of the tackle. Lazowski manages to keep the ball alive despite the tackle by Lazowski. There's a ruck being created. And the ball was lost by Harlequins. He's managed to burgle the ball. He's done it out of the hand and over the bar, and that's 3 more points for...
That was a poorly executed pass.
In the arms of Clifford. He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball.
Oh, and they've managed to steal the ball in the ruck.
The referee signals advantage. He sets off down the touchline. It looks like there'll be more bodies in the ruck. Ray makes a pass. Koch is grabbed and throws it out to Lazowski. There's space outside for Daly. Barrett streaks through for a try. He missed him. That tackle wasn't good enough. And yes, it's a score. The try by Barrett. But a fully deserved try, Ben. How hard they've worked for that.
That's true, Nick. Already well in the lead, but they really wanted to get out of sight.
So the kicker all set for the conversion.
It's there. Superb.
Nail 30. It's been so much fun to watch, Ben.
Yeah, Nick, when the players show they want to play, it's always entertaining.
And it goes out, dead ball. The scrum will therefore be for Harlequins. So Ben, a couple of things might happen here. They can kick the ball away from the scrum to gain ground, but there's always that risk of a counter-attack, or they can run the ball.
That's true, and that decision will lie with the scrum half, who has the put-in.
The forwards win the ball cleanly for Saracens. And the number 8 gathers up the ball. Vunipola breaks loose in space. Vunipola breaks free. Saracens managing to keep the ball, playing with the advantage.
They pile into the ruck.
More support coming in with Cruz. The referee signals the advantage. It's a free ball. Let's see what they can do with it. Might be worth spreading it to the wing. How good was that?
There are huge opportunities on the wings.
It's a ruck. Saracens still have control of the ball.
No advantage.
The ball's taken out by Farrell. Missed tackle. Itoje doing what he can to beef up the pack. The referee tells them they've stopped moving forward.
There's room on the outside. He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
He passes it. The referee says that's a ruck. Vunipola tackled by
It's an
Tapua.
advantage. End of the advantage.
There are possibilities out wide. Breakthrough by Daly. Saracens still in possession of the ball.
And he still manages to free up the ball despite that contact.
There's the tackle. Here's the ruck being created. The
Play
referee
on.
letting them play on.
He needs support. They keep the ball.
No time left on the
Advantage
clock.
over.
We're into the red zone. Ruck for Saracens. Saracens keep the ball.
Advantage.
And the attack leads to a ruck.
Saracens will keep the ball. Vunipola keeps moving forward with a huge stiff arm.
They still control the ball and can go
Advantage
wide.
is over.
Tapuai tries to stop Spencer, but he's missed. The defence is missing too many tackles. A score that really confirms their dominance.
That's right, it gives them a comfortable lead now. Lining up the conversion to add the extra 2.
The ball had the distance, but went right. The referee ends it, and Saracens win the match. So
Ok, voy a terminar el stream. Será los que hicieron la vuelta por aquí. Let's end the stream. Thanks for watching. See you later. Los veo luego. Cuídense, que los juegos los acompañen. Make the game be with you.